Have you ever wondered why many organizations are moving away from monolithic architectures? Well, it's because they pose several challenges. One significant hurdle is the lack of scalability. As businesses grow and demand increases, monolithic systems can become a bottleneck, unable to keep pace with the rising tide of requests. Another issue is the difficulty in implementing changes. With all components tightly interwoven, even a small adjustment can necessitate a complete overhaul, making the development process slow and cumbersome. And let's not forget the system downtime during updates. In a world where every second counts, taking your entire system offline for an update is far from ideal. These challenges can have a severe negative impact on businesses. It slows down their ability to innovate, hampers productivity, and in worst-case scenarios, can even lead to significant revenue loss. With these challenges in mind, many companies have sought a solution in microservices architecture. So, what exactly is this microservices architecture that's causing such a buzz? Well, imagine a bustling city. Each building, from the smallest store to the largest skyscraper, operates independently, yet all contribute to the city's overall functionality. That's the essence of microservices architecture. It's a method of developing software systems where each service, like our city's buildings, is independently deployable and scalable. Now, why is this beneficial? Firstly, it offers flexibility. Each service can be developed using the technology stack that best suits its needs. Secondly, scalability. You can simply scale up the services that require more resources rather than the whole application. Lastly, resilience. If one service fails, it doesn't bring the whole system down, just as a city continues to function even if one building shuts down. Sounds appealing, doesn't it? Let's explore some real-life case studies to see microservices in action. Take, for instance, Netflix, the world's largest streaming service. Once upon a time, Netflix was built on a monolithic architecture, just like many other companies. However, they quickly realized this structure was not sustainable for their rapidly growing user base and the diverse range of devices they needed to support. So, what did Netflix do? They made the transition to a microservices architecture. This was not a simple process. It required a complete restructuring of their entire system. But the results were worth it. By breaking down their massive singular system into smaller, more manageable microservices, Netflix was able to increase their efficiency and scalability. And the proof is in the pudding. Today, Netflix successfully handles more than 1 billion calls per day from millions of different devices, each with their own unique requirements. All of this made possible by the power of microservices architecture. From this case, we can see the true power of microservices. Another great example is Amazon, the world's largest online marketplace. In the early days, Amazon used a monolithic architecture, but as the business grew, this became a hindrance to their scalability and speed of innovation. To overcome this, Amazon made a significant shift towards a microservices architecture. This transition wasn't a walk in the park, but the results were nothing short of remarkable. Amazon services were broken down into small, loosely coupled, and independently deployable components. These components could be updated, deployed, and scaled separately, allowing Amazon to handle millions of transactions per day with ease and agility. Moreover, this architectural shift played a crucial role in Amazon's ability to innovate rapidly. With microservices, teams could experiment, learn, and iterate faster, leading to a flurry of new features and improvements that kept Amazon at the forefront of e-commerce. These case studies prove the effectiveness of microservices in handling large-scale operations. So, what can we learn from these successful transitions to microservices? Well, our journey through the world of microservices architecture has unveiled a multitude of benefits. It's clear that this approach is more than just the latest buzzword. It's a powerful tool for scalability, flexibility, and resilience. Whether you're a small startup or a tech giant like Netflix or Amazon, these qualities can be the difference between stagnation and growth. Microservices architecture allows businesses to adapt and evolve with changing market demands, all while maintaining robust performance. Moreover, microservices offer a solution to the constraints of monolithic architectures. They free us from the shackles of rigid intertwined systems enabling independent development and deployment of services. This leads to faster innovation and a more efficient use of resources. Remember, transitioning to microservices is not an overnight process, but a strategic decision that can revolutionize your business operations. So, are you ready to take the leap?